Hello YouTube, it's Silver Age Dave. It's Comic Book Wednesday. I am in the comic room and I wanted to make a video. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to make a video later today, possibly go live stream on it. And during that live stream, we're going to talk about all this awesome stuff right here on the desk. That's going to include Super Fatso right here. Look how fat he is. Look at that big fat Superman. And before you say, oh, Silver Age Dave, he's a bully, he's a meanie, it says right there, Super Fatso. Okay, I didn't make it up. This story is called 2-Ton Superman, and it's an excellent story. It's very fun. It's the kind of story I don't think you could get today. I don't know if there's going to be a comic book that comes out like that today, but we'll see. I wanted to talk about passion in collecting because you know, as you can imagine, I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm not always creating content. A lot of times I'm just watching. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I don't. But it's easy to watch YouTube and get caught up in things, okay? And I've experienced this in my running life. There have been times where I'm very, very well trained. I show up for a training run with friends, and I'm just not feeling it that day. And I can either push myself, do something my body doesn't want to do and potentially injure myself or hurt myself, or I can say, hey, today's not my day, take the day off, okay? And there's a difference between taking a rest day and quitting. There's a big, big difference between the two. You have to be smart. And this hobby is no different in that things are always happening, okay? YouTube is always happening. That's different. In the old days, we were just by ourselves. We were just out there hunting. Sometimes you had a good friend, like I had my good friend Jeff and my best friend Frank. They were involved in some early awesome hauls. But other times it's just you. You got to carry the weight yourself and get through it. And it's okay if you get to a point and you say, you know what? I just can't do it today, or I just can't do it this week or this month or this year. As many years as I've been collecting, there have been great periods of time where I go without having comics. Literally, there have been years at a time where my collection is boxed up in dark storage. You know, this comic room is a newer development. I haven't always had a comic room. Sometimes these things were just in a basement, in the dark, dry, cold, perfect storage for comics. It makes them really, really happy. And you just put them away. And then you get the bug and you get the fever, and then you can, you know, light that torch and run forward and buy comics and make comic moves, do whatever you want. I'm just here to tell you that what you see on YouTube typically is going to be all the people with that freshly lit torch running forward full steam. I mean, that's what you want in a fight in the front lines of a military force. You want the guys that are passionate, running forward into battle. But if you're not feeling it and you're trying to run with those guys, nothing good is going to come of it. Okay, so be aware of your own thoughts and feelings. Okay, Heroes to Icons. I think Jason is his name. He did a great video this past week and made a lot of sense. And I thought, you know what, that's something I'm going to expand on because ultimately, all those years, there's a lot of other old-time guys in the hobby that can attest to this. Sometimes you're just too busy. Bad Avenger, I know for a fact, 7 kids. Sometimes life is just too busy and you have to back it up and you have to take a break, and that's okay. The hobby is here for you as an individual. The hobby is going to be what you want it to be. Don't make the mistake of turning YouTube on and thinking, I've got to do what all these guys are doing because, you know, whatever. It's just not that kind of hobby. Make it your own hobby. Think it out. Decide what it is you want to focus on. And then, if you're mentally prepared, if you've made a plan, then run full steam ahead and things are going to be good. Okay, then it's going to be your hobby on your terms, on your time, ultimately on your dime. See, I feel like the great legend. When I can rhyme it out like that, I feel like the great legend. That never happens to me. Guys, that's it. I'm going to go live maybe later today. You might see more silver. But I just wanted to say I'm all right. I'm doing fine. I'm thinking about you guys as always. Keep coming out with the great content, and I'll keep watching. A week ago Monday, I watched a great live show that I haven't seen these guys in a while. It was Comicaholics, one of the first channels I followed. Very fun. And they talked about, you know, a flea market situation, garage sale situation, and I was involved in something like that. So that's something maybe I'll talk about later today. So, you know, as I always say, no cat creepers allowed. Oh, wait, no, that's what I always say. No creepers allowed. Guys, silver's thinking of you. Have a great day. If I don't go live, if I do go live, I'll hopefully see you later. Silver Age Dave is out.